We should be live. Live.
Yes, I am so lucky.
Floating drum. Everybody got floating drum? Everybody got floating drum? You got floating drum? That's a hopping duck. Yeah, very good. Fantastic. Now, if you're happy and you know to clap your hands, he lives in the Bible legacy. Sweet Caroline.
Humans, ferrets and dogs of Beltane. Welcome to the Open Meeting 2026! I think we can be a little bit more hyped up than that. Humans, ferrets and dogs of Beltane, welcome to the Open Meeting 2026! That was very nice. This little ducky thing with hairs, this hairiers, this is the hair ear of listening. So for those of you, if we do this, the line of listening, for those who have done previous festivals, but you'll see why we are the hairs of listening. If someone does this and you see someone doing this, we copy and then we stop the conversation we're having and we look to see why someone's doing this. And it means that we can function on 30% less fat. My name's Tom, and I'm the festival coordinator.
And my name is Lizette, I'm from the house coordinator.
And we're going to be sort of like being silly for you while you try to work out how to be involved in this year's Beltane. First of all, I know some of you attended a little bit earlier the session for people who haven't done Beltane before. Hands up if you have done the Beltane on sounding before with us. Oh, I see that. Hands up if you haven't done that. Let's have a look. Welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. What we do is...
Also, hands up if you are a random tourist that's coming from outside and has now walked in. Yeah, sorry.
That's how we all get involved, isn't it? But there we go. But this is all. See you. So what we're going to do is we're going to introduce, first of all, we're going to introduce the trustees of Beltane Fire Society, and they're going to tell you a little bit about what they do year round and things like that. So if you're a trustee and you're happy to do this, again, everything's voluntary, so if you want to. If you're a trustee, please come over and say a little bit about what you do and those sort of things. Thank you very much. I'm going to hand over to Jenny Bloom, our chair.
members of the community that have been elected, or in one case co-opted, to look after the society in general. The truth in the name, it's trustees. We are trusted to look after the society and do a lot of the day-to-day stuff so that we don't have to call all 600 of you into a room every time there's a question that needs answered or a decision needs made. We are elected once a year. There's no qualification. Sorry, my mic's falling down. There's no qualification to being on the board, so if looking after the society and helping choose the direction that it moves in appeals to you, come and chat to us, because we would love to have more help always. Some of us are in for the long haul at the moment, and some of us are due a break, so we would love to have more hands on deck. There's also the option that if you're curious but don't want to commit to being a boardie, you could come along to a couple of board meetings, or potentially be co-opted for a couple of months and see how it goes, and then decide if it's for you. But yeah, thank you for trusting us to look after our this.
Hello, I'm Chipang, I'm the company and festival secretary, and on behalf of the board, we just wanted to say a few words about who we are as a society, because we all know the world is a bit shit nowadays, and we want Beltane to remain a happy, safe place. So, if you've read our anti-fire statement last year, this is a statement from it, but it's not as long. The Beltane Fire Society is a diverse community-led group of volunteers who come together to celebrate the ancient Celtic festivals of Beltane and Samhain through artistic and theatrical expression. Our events are open to people of all cultures, genders, abilities, and inspirations. We strive to create an inclusive, welcoming, and culturally heterogeneous environment where everyone can celebrate the beauty and diversity of our shared cultural heritage. We explicitly welcome trans and gender non-conforming members, respecting their identities and their right to exist as their authentic selves. The traditional Celtic roots to our festival are inclusive and for all to experience. We welcome people who wish to celebrate their own cultural heritage as part of our festival, be it Celtic or otherwise. We are proud to bring together artists, performers, and participants from many backgrounds and traditions to create a unique and vibrant expression of Beltane. Our festival is constantly being recreated and reimagined by our current participants. It is not a museum to the past, but an ever-evolving ritual performance. We remain committed to promoting community, creativity, and artistic expression in Scotland, and we invite everyone who shares these values to join us in celebrating this ancient festival in their own way. Let's go to the thing!
As many of you know, I'm Neil, I'm still the treasurer. This is a good point, especially for new folks here today, to mention that Beltane has an accessibility fund to help any potential member, once you become a member of the group, with the financial implications of becoming a member. So if you genuinely believe that you may struggle with the financial obligations, be it making a cloak, buying drum skins, going to meetings, travel, whatever, drop myself, Neil, NIL, or treasurer at beltane.org, a quick email. I don't want reasons why you'd like to access the fund, I don't want receipts, I don't want anything other than I would like some help, can you help me please, and your bank account details. And BFS will help you become an active member this season.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I am the vice chair, which means I do a lot of different things across the board. One of those things will be looking forward to the AGM, which feels very, very far away, but cast your minds forward to summer, where, as Jenny alluded to, perhaps some of us will be stepping down after being for 2 years by that point, and some will be staying on. If you are interested, please do come and talk to us. I would be more than happy to enthusiastically nerd out about my experience on board. It has been really challenging, but so rewarding, and a total period of growth for me. And I'm sure everyone else would be very happy to talk to you as well. Bringing back to the present, I'm so excited to hear from all our groups. And yeah, that's me.
Board of Trustees.
Yes, of course, everyone has their say, but I've been around the Beltane since before tickets and with the calculation before quite a lot of you were born. So I know a lot about the history of Beltane and the evolution of Beltane with ideal volunteers. But seeing as I'm the last person to speak, that obviously makes me the most important.
I'm also the most important.
And the Board of Trustees, if you want to get involved, if you want to ask more about it, go find them later on. They've got a table down at the back where I can sell you goodies and things like that after this section. But they're also supported to be around by a group of people who, some of them whom are ex-trustees, some of whom are thinking about maybe becoming a trustee at some point, and they're community organisers. So can we hear it from the community organisers and standing around and the trustees don't do it on their own, do they?
No, they don't. They use microphones very well. Yes.
I nearly turned that off, to be quite honest.
There you go. No,
This
thanks.
is really loud.
That's okay.
This one's a lot louder.
This one is a little higher.
This will be lower.
Fantastic. So.
So the trustees are helped year round as well by contractors, myself and Lizette included, and also we have over here, Elliot, if you want to come around, just say hello. He's monitoring our social media stuff up in the absence of someone else. But this is Andy McLeod, he's the assistant who helps like information photos.
So yeah, as Tom said, I'm the assistant. I'm currently standing in for Gabby, who is our comms and press secretary, who can't be here today, so I'm managing the comms at the moment.
So Gabby, who is this time, is going to just say something very quickly. It might be ventriloquistic. If you want to hold a microphone to this hand,
Gabby, what have you got to say for yourself?
Hi, Gabby. I'm the person constantly.
You're not this.
No, I'm glad like that. Yes. This is really hard. Oh my God, how did I do this? So anyway, Gabby.
The puppeteer will somehow.
Gabby does say that all of you, as you join into Beltane, you may get approached by people who want to do hey, I'm doing my undergraduate dissertation on this thing that's slightly related to Beltane. I'm a blog influencer, can I interview about a thing to do with Beltane? If that happens to you, first of all, let go to your group organiser, and then secondly, get in contact with Gabby. So all comments like that. We've had a series of things of people joining groups who are really doing it as secret undercover influencers. If you are a secret undercover influencer, you leave that outside and you bring your human self and you explore this for your own purposes that aren't to do with the social online world without permission from Gabby. There we go. Other than that, that's what Gabby really wants to say. She also wants to say that tickets are going on sale on the 3rd of March, and when they go on sale, help us out by sharing that knowledge so that your friends can buy tickets before they sell out.
How do we contact Gabby?
You contact Gabby by emailing comms@beltane.org. Thank you. This is a relevant question. And Gabby, what is your favourite dinosaur?
There's no actual sound coming out of this plant. It's very difficult.
And another hand that's also not here today, and Gabby's not here because they're a playwright and they've got a play opening in Glasgow tonight, so well done, if you're checking in online to make sure Agnes doing comments and there's lots of comments going well, it's on stage at the moment, it's hot. The other contractor is Eve Davidson, and she's our production and site coordinator, and most of the things to do with toilets and power and making sure the tech is supported, that's also there. You wouldn't like me to see Eve around until you come to do the build or things like that, so that's give you a heads up. We're the contractors. We're now going to pass on. Oh yeah,
Yes.
this is Lizette.
Hi, my name is Lizette, and I do front of house coordinator stuff. If you are an old, ancient Beltane that has done Beltane for quite a few years, or if you have a friend at the moment you say, Beltane, I used to do that, I know what it's like. And they don't want to do weekly meetups, but they do want to help out and be part of the team. I have a team, and that is the queue. So I need more volunteers to help me with the queue. You need to be there for walkthroughs, you need to deal with your own costume that's family friendly enough, you need to be the first face that people get to see when waiting in the queue, and after that we can have fun. But if you know a person that would love to be part of Beltane but just doesn't have that much time, send them to me, FOH, front of house, at Beltane.org.
Thank you. So the ones we've just mentioned now, we are the sort of like operational contractors, and we also have an expert contractor who is separate from us and separate from the board, and that is Simone, and they are our safeguarding and resolutions officer, and they exist outside of the spheres of Beltane, and they are referred to when something goes wrong. We do have a code of conduct within the society, and there's lots of information. Everything that we do is within a context and bounded by our safe space policy. And sometimes things go wrong, and when they go wrong, sometimes we need Simone's help with that. But hopefully you don't need to know too much about that. But what I would encourage you to do is go online and just look at some of those policies that are in our membership area within the website. It's absolutely fundamental that you understand the code of conduct and the safe spaces things, because if you don't understand that, how can you consent to it? So there we go. That's just another thing. Thank you for reminding me, because half the time you liked it. No one knows about it. And on that note, we're going to introduce some people, 5 people. Where is the other one? He's late. Please welcome He was late. Please welcome the Blues.
Explain something of what we do, because we're a little bit multitasking. Blues, one of the parts that we do is we've all been around a while, and so we act to preserve the kind of oral traditions and passing on of stories, and in that way it helps us as a wider community kind of continue to co-create the culture that we're developing. So we look after traditions and rituals and things.
Hi, my name is Ines. I'm new. A big part of our role is to look after the court and all of the court organizers to make sure everything goes well and we can pull out the story for the festival. Just I'm Simone, not the safeguarding one, the other one. The Blues are here to answer your questions. We can connect you to different resources, we can run workshops for you, and we can sit down with a cup of tea for your improvement.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm also the News Blue this year. And on the night of Beltane, we open and hold space for the Big Queen and all everything that happens on the night. Although we're painting you and brandish like what looks like branches.
Hello, I'm John. Another role we have is a kind of appropriate to this place, I suppose, is pastoral care role. If you're just struggling a bit with maybe like group organisers might need advice on how to approach something, or if you're just struggling with interpersonal relationships and so on, we are very good with a sit down and a cup of tea and a chat and just put things into perspective.
We are floaters within the community, so you will see us around quite a bit.
We are I'm really not used to this. We're kind of a floating element around the community, so you will see us pop up. We'll try and visit groups. We do really want to hang out with everyone. Okay, that's basically all. Oh, no!
He's actually six of us this year. We are missing Sarah, which is here. There she is. Who couldn't be with us today. So also trying to be
How do we contact you?
So, I got it. Blues@beltane.org will go to basically all of us, but we all have our own email. For instance, I'm Becky, so mine is beckyblue@beltane.org. So if you wanted to speak to one of us specifically, please do. But we do share a brain cell, so we may also then have to pass on certain information, but we would check with you if it was okay to do so. And that way we know what's going on. Okay, this is
Also, oh Lord, it's very so many spreadsheets.
Sarah.
Once in every while, we select ourselves a new May Queen, and we're really lucky that this year we've done that. So please, let's give a warm welcome to our new May Queen, Laurie.
The May Queen is the embodiment of the invisible threads that connect us all. She is the sacred geometry of the universe. She is the laws of physics that guide us. That which is the same in the most distant stars, in the fires of our torches, and in our own beating hearts. As May Queen, I want to light you all up. I want to give thanks for your many acts of courage during this time when the world feels very dark. I want to celebrate these actions that we take in love and rage, in love and solidarity, with the hope that we might build a better world. What we do matters. Even small actions, such like standing in a room full of friends and family and strangers and acknowledging something very obvious, like our nature celebration is happening while we witness ecocide. Our community festival is happening while we witness genocides, plural. Beautiful friends, we've got work to do. There are people out there who profit from our feelings of hopelessness, from our dutiful compliance, from our obeying in advance. But when we come together as a community, grounded in nature, with the spirit of active hope, they are powerless. And what better way to connect beating heart to beating heart, to galvanise movements, to empower ourselves and each other than to tell a really good story. And with that in mind, it is my honour to introduce this year's Green Man, the Green Man of Beltane Fire Festival 2026, Rob.
The Green Man, in contrast and in concert with the May Queen, embodies bodies, our bodies. The flesh of all beings and forms that at first glance can look separated. But once you look closer, the connected nature is obvious. Skin to blood, to fur, to scale, straight through to the divine. Bodies can't go one moment without influencing and being influenced by other bodies around them. What happens to one will ultimately happen to all. No one is outside of this connection. And no body is anything but sacred. Unfortunately, Palestinian bodies are being attacked and murdered. Women's bodies are being attacked by men. Queer bodies, disabled bodies, foreign bodies, indigenous bodies, all are being attacked. Our world's body is not heating up. It is not experiencing climate change. It is being attacked and burned alive. The active forces in the world that perpetrate these attacks rely on us believing that all we are allowed is to be passive, that we will always be bystanders while bad things happen, that there is no fighting back. Fortunately, the essence of the Green Man, in my humble and furious opinion, is anything but passive. He embodies every red, hot tear, and every time anyone has ever said, "Fuck this." And so, as we together draw him down, as we together listen across our hearts to hear their words, our shared way, mine, Marty's, yours, will be reminded that a body under attack is a body that will inevitably strike back. Thank you.
And now, for a little bit of whimsy. What we're going to do now, so we've introduced the trustees, we've introduced the blues, we've introduced the cards, and now we're going to introduce, should we do the projects first, or should we do projects last? We didn't say projects last? Yeah, we'll do projects last. What are we going to do? We're just making this up on the fly.
No, we planned this. We have in advance. There were rehearsals.
With the 6-hour open planning session.
Yes. Oh, yes. No, let's do the open groups, because there's certain people need to leave early.
Let's speak to these groups. So, what's going to happen? We're going to call through the groups. The group organisers of those groups are going to come and stand here. They're going to use the microphone. Everyone use the microphone. We've got 2 microphones. And that's so that the people at the back can hear, because let me just demonstrate what it's like without it, just to reiterate. I'm talking like this, and the first few people to the back will be able to hear me. And right at the back, you'll be able to hear me, but it'll be mostly echo. Am I right? Yeah.
Whereas with the microphone, they can hear at the back. So that's why we're using microphones. I just thought I'd give you that as a bit of a pep talk on microphone etiquette.
Nobody enjoys speaking through microphone. I do, but please, when you use a microphone, use it in front of your mouth so that we can all hear it, especially in the back. Look at that position, wonderful. Yes. It was so quiet because we didn't hear it because there wasn't the microphone.
And then use the microphone. Anyway, so
First group.
Okay, first group, Beasties!
Hello. We are a summer drum group. So on the night we're gonna bring high energy rhythms, noise, chaos, and we're gonna make people and ourselves dance. Beasties are usually playful, bold, and mischievous, but this year we believe that there's no one way to be a beastie. So every person, every energy, every rhythm has a place, and every piece has a place. So we want to create a space where people can express freedom and self-discovery and cultivate their own inner peace.
Well said.
Drums. So we are going to do things traditionally, but also a bit new. So in terms of drums, we're also going to try and find a way to bring creative input from the group, a bit of improvisation. We're going to play a lot of drums, and we're going to have loads of fun.
We are on to new drummers or experienced drummers. It will be quite a physical group. There will be a lot of drums. This is for drums. Our open rehearsals are
Come on, Priscilla.
Sunday, tomorrow, Wednesday, and the following Sunday, and then we're ready to fly, and we will let you know, and we'll play drums.
Fantastic, give it up for Beasties! Fantastic, just to let you know as well, with these speeches and explanations of the groups, you have got 2 minutes. After 1 minute, you will hear at 2 minutes, you hear just keep it easy.
No, there's two with the Jackson and Hooter together.
Hooters, oh well. Next.
Next up, it's the Circle of Friends.
Winter dies way out. Something's waking up, right, Beasties? We are the circle of the red. The circle of energy is building. We, the red, will be a feminine coded power. In its most inclusive sense, not gender, but energy and agency. We're going to show you that heat without intention ain't power.
We carry the summer of fire, joyful, exciting, playful, and we ask one question: what is your internal femme?
We do not perform for the crowd. Instead, we invite them to embrace their own truths. We will be including fire and dance to traditional Afro of the Reds. If you are an experienced acrobat and want to improve, come. If you enjoy Afro and want to add fire and movement, come. If you're new and want a safe and fun place to learn, come. We are a high commitment group. Our will be Sunday the 22nd from 1 to 3:30, Wednesday the 25th from 7 to 9:30, and Saturday the 28th from 1 to 3:30. All held at Red Points in the Meadows. We will close that Saturday at 5 p.m. Our closed practices are Wednesdays and Saturdays, with some indoors. Our away weekends are April 3rd through the 5th. Join us. Bring out your fun, your fire, your freedom. Welcome to the Circle of the Red!
Next up, we have cover.
Fuck the patriarchy. Fuck the patriarchy, Sister Faith. Have you heard of Cassandra, this Trojan princess?
Can we do that in 2 minutes? We're out of time.
Don't worry, we'll make it quick.
I see.
Cassandra was given the gift of prophecy from Apollo, which she then fates.
Apollo, what was he the god of again?
Loads of things like healing, oracles, song and dance.
If you like singing and dancing, why not join Cover next year?
Okay, Cassandra refused Apollo's advances, and she was scared.
Ah, gods.
He couldn't take away the gift of, he could take away the gift of prophecy, but he made it so that she would never be believed.
Gods.
She was scared because of mansplaining.
Truly monstrous.
In Coven this year, we are making a commitment to honour Cassandra and all wise voices like hers speaking uncomfortable truths to uncaring ears.
How much of a commitment?
It's a high commitment. We're going to practice Wednesdays and Sundays where we go in nature and we go witchy nature things.
I see. But we get nifty tunics this year.
We do get nifty tunics and we have tradition with aesthetic, but then maybe change.
Worth it.
We're going to come see us.
Hello, part of Beltane is about supporting one another in anything we need to. The Goblin Bower GOs, quite a few of them are sick today, so the other one is like, they're probably speaking in the room. Wherever you are, feel free to heckle at me if I've missed anything. But I'm going to improvise. So, Golden Tales. This is a group that is in, yes, what kind is? The Bower is traditionally a place at the end of the night where you can come, you can drop off drums, cloaks, you can finally have something to drink and eat, and it's just lovely. But now, it's with additional goblins. Yes. They're not scary, they're very friendly, very friendly. This group is a lot about storytelling as well, and connecting people to some really lovely whimsy and stories. It's going to, there's something in here. The commitment is once a week, so that's actually very helpful. It's only once a week! Only once a week. And it is also very good for people who like to sit or need to sit for various reasons. It's family friendly, so we're thinking like parents might like this group. Oh, what does it mean? Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I'm a really slow reader and this came out of my bra, so it's now sludgy. Open rehearsals are Thursday the 26th at 6:30 p.m. and Sunday the 1st at 1 p.m. Come help us chase our tales and weave a story that will be told by goblins yet to come. So it's part of the goblin legacy.
Give it up for the Golden Tails Tales. Now, where do we have next, Tom?
You might ask. You might ask. It's London's. Or somewhere else in pronunciation.
Yeah, that's why I made you say it.
We are Lewandowski. We are the hares. We're the hares of myth and legend, come to the hill to share our ancient stories. We'll tell our stories through movement, through dance, through physical theatre, and of course, through acrobatics. So join us as we frolic through the hill, unbounded by barriers and road. Join us as we go into those dark corners of the hill where no other route goes. Join us and speak to the witnesses intimately and closely as creatures of myth and legend.
We are looking for creatures who have some other experience and don't take outside and feel like participating. We are a high to medium community group with 2 practices a week and the weekend break. I forgot to mention something. We are not funny bunnies. We are not funny bunnies. We are not cute rabbits. We are the hares. We are the hares of the moon. We are the hares of the folk tales.
Okay, next up, we've got next up, we've got Nightwatch. Hello, we are Nightwatch. We are stewards and torches working together for Beltane 2026. We guard the space between the performers and the audience, front row seats, people, and no prior handling or stewarding experience is required. Complete newbies are very welcome. And my name is Anne. My pronouns are here, and I'm the steward here.
Hi, I am a newer pronoun speaker, and I am the torchbearers. Torchbearers wear black cloaks with decorated pennants on them, and it would be like a performance space with an open fire buried in all metal torches.
I'm Zoe Tara, also known as ET. My pronouns are they, them. We also have, I'm one of the other steward geos. We also have Fiora, who is the other torture geo. Nightwatch is a perfect place to start if you are curious about the Beltane Fire Societies. In our practices, we will walk the hill and talking about Beltane stories, both modern and old, and the groups and this year's message. That does mean practices will involve movement around the hill. If there's accessibility concerns, we will work out accommodations.
Chill. We're not children. Stewards wear really fetching leather jackets, high-vis, and guillotines and gloves. I will also make you a cloak if you ask me really nicely and you pay for fabric. We're a low commitment group. We meet some days on Work Hill for 2 hours.
Torchbearers also meet on Wednesdays at Beltane from 7 to 9 to do exciting things like costuming and making torch balls.
Ideally, we'd like to see you every week because it's super fun. But if you're pushed for time, you can just come for a few practices. We are starting on Saturday the 1st of March in Carton Hill. Come and join us.
Torchy closing date is the 23rd of March, so you have to come if you want to be a Torchy before that. Love you!
Fantastic. Next up is the Order of May.
Hark, glad tidings unto this most noble assemblage. We are the Order of May. We are an order
of pagan knights, bound both by deep devotion to our great queen and a strict adherence to a chivalric code of 9 virtues: compassion, loyalty, stewardship of nature, wisdom, courage, justice, passion, humility, and generosity. On Beltane night, we will gather on the hill, painted and adorned in white and medieval heraldry, and ready to follow the queen around her journey on the hill.
Together, we shall embark upon a Grail a quest to restore humanity's connection to nature, a quest to realign with a healthy masculinity, a quest to restore the lost feminine in the world. We will use choreography, embodied presence, character work, caning, grief tending, and ritual to tell the story of our quest. We will explore the archetype of the knight, Arthurian storytelling motifs, and the symbol of the Grail as we journey together throughout the festival realm and on the night itself.
We are a high-commitment group with 2 outdoor practices a week, on Wednesday evenings and Sunday afternoons. I strongly encourage a away weekend from the 27th to 28th of March, along with group costume sessions and social events that will be encouraged as well. We have an expected group contribution of £55 that will cover shared costs for the run-up, away weekend and some costuming. Our open practice will be held tomorrow, 3 to 5, Wednesday, 7 to 9, and also next Sunday, 3 to 5. Please come and speak to us at the table to sign up, and when you sign up, you will get a location of our practices.
Amazing, and that's why we need our photo boy to get out
Hello, my name is Jupang, and I am on the photo point GOs. There's a second photo point GO. Her name is Izzy. She can't be here today. We are the volunteer photographers of the festival. In the run-up, we go around visiting every single group, taking photos of how they're doing, their rehearsals. Sometimes we might have fun concept shoots. During the festival, we weave between the spiritual, the physical, tech, fire spinning, everything, and we make everyone look the best they can be. We are a medium commitment group with 1 optional rehearsal on Thursdays and a compulsory rehearsal on Sundays in March. A lot of the time will be spent editing photos as well, which will be in your own time, and that will be flexible. We welcome photographers of all experience levels, including complete beginners. As Crow and Cass, I joined last festival about 5 months ago, not knowing how to use the camera, and here I am. So, you will need to source your own camera, preferably ethically and or legally. If you don't, I don't want to know. But do let us know if you need a camera, because we can assist as well. And yeah, well, if you have any other questions, please come and talk to us. We are an accessible group and we can cater for all levels of accessibility and all accessibility requests as well. Our open practices are tomorrow and next Thursday, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. And further details can be found on the sign-up sheet. See you guys!
Fantastic! Now, everybody, hold up one finger. Hold up the other finger. Touch your eyebrows. Touch your nose. Put fingers in the ears. Because we're about to have processions.
If anyone in the front couple of rows is particularly sensitive, I have 2 months.
Just do a little bit of that. By the way, this is in your treatment, guys. I won't put the microphone.
We will be doing this on the night, walking around the whole procession, bringing a lot of noise and waking everyone up. If you weren't awake already, you are now. We are going to be a high intensity group. We are practicing once a week because Andy and I have too much going on in our lives. So if you like to drum, but you don't have much time, this is probably the crew for you. As such, we will be looking for quite experienced drummers. If you have drummed outside the Beltane before, very welcome to come on in. We'll be having an open practice tomorrow at Bongo. Tomorrow! From 4 until 7, am I right?
4 to 7,
Excellent.
Club.
And that will be our only open practice because we will then be closing the following week to then have our closed practices the following Sunday. We will be practicing on Sundays, 4 till 7. And we will have a staycation.
Yep, staycation, which is on Saturday, the 5th of April. That's going to be all day from 10 till 6. And then there'll be an optional social round the campfire later, and that will be at the quarry.
If you want to chat any further, we'll be there with the drums.
Important note about the opens, we're not loaning out drums this year, so please bring your own drum, sticks, and straps. Thank you, we'll be at the back.
Next up, we've got the selfie sound fair.
Definitely don't have your fingers in your ears.
We are the Selkies, supernatural, shape-shifting seals who can shed our skins to dance and play in human form. But we always go back into the sea until one poor soul falls in love with a creature of the land and gives up their magical skin to make a new family on the land. But the sea never stops calling. Deep in their watery souls, they know their true nature lies beneath the waves. So when the Selkies call out for their lost sibling, which life will they choose to leave behind? We'll be retelling these classic tales in both story and song, weaving together original music and various forms of movement-based storytelling in a collaborative venture shaped to the skills and ideas of all group members. We're seeking musicians, singers, and aspiring performers of any kind. No experience necessary. Unless you want to play an instrument, that will definitely help if you know how to play an instrument. We'll be playful, fun, but also engage with darker themes of grief and loss, exploring possibilities of transformation and difficult decisions in life and love. We'll do costuming workshops and teach you how to wet felt your own beautiful sealskin. We are a medium high commitment with compulsory meetings every Sunday and slightly more flexible Wednesdays. Our open meetings are tomorrow in the evening, Wednesday in the evening, and next Sunday in the afternoon. Please come sit at our table. We have seal bars and food fish.
Fantastic, well done.
Fantastic, well done.
Next up,
what do we have next?
We have tech.
Hello, I'm Cooper. And I'm Neil. It is Neil. No, it's not.
So if you're sitting there thinking, oh, all these performances, I'm a performer, I just like turning up, drinking tea, moving some things about, and practicing and setting things on fire, putting them out again, and trying on the right size boiler suit, Tech might be the group for you. No previous experience is required. We'll teach you all you need to know. But if you are experienced in fire handling, stage building, then that's a good start. Some of our tasks involve lifting and carrying, but there's a job for everyone in tech.
Those jobs include constructing most of the physical stuff on the hill, including will be involved in fire arch. We may or may not be involved in the stadium, putting together fire sculptures. We're not doing most of the electrical work. If that scares off people, we make sure the right things are on fire. We are radio enabled during the festival. And I'm going to let you know in secret, I don't drink tea. You can see a little bit of everyone, right? So it's a good way to get started. We've never done it before.
So we have meetings most Sundays in Leaf at our stores, and at least one meeting on the hill. We have at least one of those is mandatory if you haven't done fire handling and tech before. We don't have the wake weekend. We don't have a lot of costuming. You don't need to paint your face. But everybody, even if you in another group, can help us take everything down on the 1st of May.
Thank you, Ted. I'm just going to reiterate the last point it's made, that while tech is a group where boilers use million things, everyone sitting in this room here is a member of tech.
We need all of you! You! And you! And you! And you!
Yeah, and whatever you can give to the D-rig and the builds, please do. Because without it, the tech crew are there really to facilitate the clean sheet on the night and make sure that those things work well, and they help coordinate some of the tasks that are there to do the build and things. But without you making time to do those things and to show love to Hill and turn up on the D-rig and pick some litter if you can't do anything else, whatever you can do, it's really appreciated. And thank you very much. I just wanted to reiterate that point because sometimes it gets lost in these things. Thank you. Next up,
Sapphire. 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 Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm Maggie, and we're Sapphire. AKA we're the Airpoint this year, and we're another acro group. But with a twist. We're using although if you have physical accessibility needs for acrobatics, just come speak to us because we also do. We're only open to experienced acrobats, and the reason for that is we're going to embody air in a certain way. Stunt bass! We're going to focus on particular types of acro, such as tempos and dynamic lifts. Sunday in the Meadows, come speak to us, and once a week meeting. We're going to be doing one practice a week on Sunday afternoons, and we're going to do things like this if you've already got some acrobatics. I promise that's never happened before. Very good. What's up next, Rob? So these are all the open groups.
So what we've heard from so far are the open groups and groups. When we finish at the end of the big section here, go and find out more about these groups. Put your names down on lists, speak to the GOs, check dates and availabilities. But we also have some closed groups, that's groups that you can't join, but they're going to be there and we're going to introduce them. So the first of those is Fire Arc.
I am a member of Hierarchy. We are a collective of punks and rebels that will be on the hill guarding the fire arch from posers and those who haven't found their authenticity. And we are going to embody the spirit of rebellion, revolution, passion, change. And yeah, we're quite a cool and you're not invited.
We're going to move on to the quasi-closed groups and projects. This is one. We have Cohon.
Cohorns is second close group, we blow cohorns. We blow cohorns, we're the first noise on the night. We're also queued for the processional drummers. Yeah, that's it. Also, we're going to be helping Alan House, who is planning on making a throne. He's going to be making a throne. We're going to be making a throne, but we're going to be looking for volunteers to help him because he can't do it on his own. So if you're fancying a bit of woodworking, a bit of metalworking, and learning how to do these things, go speak to Alan. If you really wanted to call one and you can't do anything else, come speak to me. We might have a place, I don't know, but I'll have to speak to Danny, who's here. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Now, onto the projects. All projects. So if you want to find out more about building the Bower throne and everything, come and see Alan and Ross afterwards. But onto the projects, we have clocking devices.
Clues in the name. We get together. I will be there with my sewing machine. Anyone who wants to come and make a cloak, wants to fix their cloak, wants to decorate their cloak, wants to change things on their cloak, just wants to help cutting out a cloak because there's a lot of fabric in one of these. Just come along. There's some set dates, and we'll be in Beltane twice and somewhere else. Well, I'll work out what that is. But yeah, join the mailing list. Obviously, I'll hang out with Nightwatch, so come and see the Nightwatch people and the cooking devices attached to that. And I brought my lighter if anyone needs to fire test some fabric. Yes? Yes? Are you okay? If you say yes, cool. Yeah, I think yes. Yeah, it's an enthusiastic yes. Let's talk about consent. Who can consent group?
You might not have that, in which case I'll just...
Oh, cool, yes.
Okay. So, as part of a broader project, generally anyway, all groups need to be doing consent chats and working on active consent being a core tenet of everything we do. And Mary, who has previously been a Regio and previously participated lots of times, is running a concept facilitation process with all of the geos, and so hopefully through that you'll have a much better and more broader reaching consent chat that will happen as part of your group process. And if you want to find out more or get more advice on that, feel free to reach out to consent@healthing.org. Who's next?
Who's next? Next is Fabric Share.
Fabric Share, there's Fabric Share people. Who we have?
Hello, Carson. This is Maris and Mark Ruth. We are partnership. We simple terms, we are a big bunch, a big pile of fabric that lives in Beltane. You can come and take from, but you can also donate all of your old costumes and fabric to us, and we will give it to other people who need them. We want to create a cycle of generosity. Everything you give to us will be given back to you several times over, spiritually speaking.
We also will be looking for fire-safe fabric, as the aim is to help people to get fabric for their costume, because that needs a nice dry space and stuff. Everyone can stay.
Also, we don't want to melt to death.
Yes, no milk.
We have a couple of events coming up. We will be working with Earth Our Mother on the 16th of March at Beltane with a fabric sewing repair workshop, and then we will have another one on the 4th of April, which is the date that I can remember.
And we might really have to John cooking devices.
Where are you again? It's cooking devices.
Hiding under my cloak.
The highness folk.
Footsteps this year in the run-up to the festival. We can often be so preoccupied with what we're doing in our groups that we sometimes forget the bigger picture and what's going on in the wider festival. With this in mind, I would like to invite you to come along on a guided tour of the routes that are making past, present and future take on Beltane Night. During the tour, we'll chat about the history of our society and stop at various locations on Calvin Hill to discuss different aspects of the story that we will tell the night. This tour will run 2 or 3 times in March and April, not Beltane Night. All tours will discuss the same themes, so you need to attend one in the run-up and no financial contribution required. All Beltane members are welcome to join when this is your first festival or your first year. We all have stories to tell and share. If you're interested in sign up or would like more information, I'm at the table of the line and contact below.
Radio training practice. I just lost my place because I took the radio. No. Watching by radio. Hello, I'm Citrin. Can everyone hear me through the mask okay? Yeah. Okay, I see some no thumbs in the back, so I'll go slowly. If you've ever been handed a radio like that, and then gone, what am I supposed to do with this? Keep listening. In Beltane, prior society, we use radios in a few places during walkthroughs, on the build before the festival, and on the night itself, especially if you're a steward or in tech, and maybe sometime, once upon a time, goblins. We have a rule of thumb in Beltane that you never do anything for the first time on Beltane night itself, rehearse everything. And this is all about that for radios as well. I'm running 3 standalone drop-in sessions, activity days on Saturday. If you've never used the radio before, or you just want to practice, or you are addicted to the sound, come along to that. I will answer questions like, what do all the buttons do? How do I make it work? What does changing channels even mean? Exactly. If you're not sure what the etiquette is, what you should be saying, what you're not saying, only ever listen and which YouTube could sound like a spy in a movie, this is for you. It'll be 1 hour, it'll be on a Saturday, mid-March or early April. There should be no provisions with any other groups. And it'll be like 30 minutes of structured learning, and then 30 minutes walking around somewhere nice, like Carlton Hill, the Botanics, or maybe a museum. We will not be heisting anything from the museum. Not this one. No equipment is required, and I have more handheld radios
have any questions, come bother me, I am at the table, or email radios@beltane.org. Thank you.
Tonight's some of our children community, because from Beltane we get lots of spin-offs and lots of things, and we've been asked to let you know that there is a drum club tonight at the Hive. What time is it? Oh, Claire's going to tell us even better.
It's working. If you're okay, if you like drums, there is a gig tonight at the Hive nightclub from 6:30 until 10 p.m. There will be 4 acts playing, all of which are members of the Beltane community. The first act starts at 6:45, so you'll want to be there at the start, and that is Sewell, who those who were at Zawing will know that you can all miss because they're great, and if you were not at Zawing, this is your chance to see them. They will be followed up by Chrysalis, who you just met a minute ago, talking about Baraki. And then the final 2 acts are drum crews, which are the noise committee, and then Carpenter's drum crew. Really also member from Zawing. So yeah, it's fun. It'll be a good time. It's £10 a door.
We've got people who've been watching this entire thing online, so thank you very much for coming online. One of whom is one of the close group co-chairs of Colon, and Danielle has asked you to go home. And that would be a really nice thing to do at the end of this session before we send everyone off. So, we've got some clawing blues, which means something else is going to happen as well.
Shall we do that first?
We'll do the clawing blues. Danny has been on something, we've got comments on YouTube and everything.
It's me again, one of my main hats. We have a committee called Earth or Mother, which we wanted to chat to you a bit about.
Louder!
Sorry.
Yes, so we are several of us already with this today, but we are like 5.
Louder!
Sure, yeah, so we are a committee. Yes. The committee like sustainability system, the committee of EFS, we once in a while wants to talk about what we can do better for society. We also organize events that everyone can join. The next one, as Mark said, is 16th of March in Beltane as we leave, and it will be a fabric repair workshop. So to make your costume, to like fix your clothes, to learn how to use sewing machines and all of that. It will be also together with the fabric swap event. So yeah, fabric stuff related on the same evening. And yeah, I'll table over there if you want to. I'll try to do anything. I also collected emails so that I can send you many our newsletter. Yeah, that's pretty much it. No? Okay, cool.
Also, Zed's reminded me that something else that wasn't on the list, because no one would like to do the thing, but if you'd be interested in helping with a family Beltane style event, and you're thinking, oh, that'd be a really nice thing to participate in, after this session, come see the Zed or myself, tell you a little bit more about some of those things.
At the Scottish Storytelling Centre, family Beltane on the 2nd of November.
It's like straight after
It's like straight after Beltane.
So that means this section closing, we're going to have a last one for Danielle over in 5. And for other people looking online as well, so that's very nice. Give the GOs like 5 or 10 minutes just to go and get themselves at the table before you go and test them with big questions and lots of things like that. Thank you very much for coming to this section of your community, and we shall see you hopefully next time at a big walkthrough, and we'll all come together and we'll remember that point about 8 weeks ago when we all did the thing, and you're all like, oh my god, was that only 8 weeks ago? And I'm like, no, it was more like 6 weeks ago, because that's what the timeline is like. So, Ross, go away! That is online, open the iPod, the tablet, that tablet is very Woo!
online. We'll see you again next time.
Sorry, oh my god.
That's okay. Right, we are now broadcasting my dungarees. How does one get out of that?